Hello, and welcome to our Cerenade video. In this video, we will give an overview of the client portal, specifically from the perspective of an employer, whether it be an HR rep, a signatory, or other. To access the client portal, you should have received an email with login credentials from the law firm or organization handling your cases, who we will call caseworkers. Make sure to click on the link or copy and paste that link to your browser and proceed with inputting your login credentials to log in. You are now logged into the client portal. This is your own portal where you can review information and supply information needed for your cases. The first thing to review is this home page. At the top, you will see cases and cases by process type. The cases section will show cases you are linked to, which more than likely are for your employees, and the cases by process type breaks it down by the case types. Inside the cases area, you will see a column for the status of the case. If the status has a percentage, then the caseworker's link to that case has shared with you what we call process steps. If clicking that percentage, it will open the process steps. These steps should be considered a checklist. Anything in green has been completed, anything in light green has been started, and anything in gray has not been started. This checklist should give you an overview of how the case is progressing, seeing what has been completed, what has been started, and what has yet to be worked on. Let us exit this box. Right below the cases, you will see My Questionnaire/Forms, Messages, and Invoices. The My Questionnaire/Forms area will show you any questionnaire or form that has been shared with you and requires your response. You can access them via your mailbox to the left. If clicked, you will be brought to your mailbox, and if wanting to work on a questionnaire or form, proceed with clicking on the Edit button, where you will be brought into the questionnaire or form to enter information. And once finished, you will click on the Submit button, which will send this back to the caseworker for them to review. Should you have more to fill out, you will be prompted to move on to the next one until completing and submitting all questionnaires or forms. The Messages area is not standard with all plans. However, should your caseworker have this module, you and the caseworker can communicate through the client portal instead of emailing. The benefit of this is this provides a more secure area to communicate, as you must log into the client portal to view and respond to messages. If you need to compose a message or view incoming messages, those would be in the Messages area on the buttons to the left. If you had a message sent to you, you can click the Select dropdown to view, reply, or more. Should you want to compose a message, you can click on the New Message to the right, prompting you to be able to send a new message. If you do not see the option to compose a message, you may ask a caseworker to enable you to be able to compose messages. The Invoices section is also not standard in all plans. However, if your law firm has signed up for this, you will see a summary of all invoices created by your caseworker where you are the main recipient. To review these invoices, click on the Invoices section on the left. From there, you will have the option to open and view the invoice. Additionally, if your caseworker has a credit card merchant linked, you can click on the Pay option and apply a credit card transaction on the invoice. The last thing to see on this home page is Other Members' Questionnaires/Forms. This is intended to inform you about a linked member who has yet to submit their questionnaires or forms, specifically your employees who haven't submitted their answers. In the event they haven't, you can reach out to them outside the client portal, letting them know that they have pending questionnaires to answer. Now that we have seen the home page and a few of the sections on the left, let us visit the remaining sections on the left. The next section is Reports. Here you will find any custom report that the caseworker has built and shared with you. If you click the Run button, it will prompt the report. If the report has criteria, you have an option to enter criteria to narrow down results, and clicking the Search button will yield results pertaining to your linked members. You then have the option to export to PDF, export to Excel, or HTML. Should you want to view more types of reports, you can contact your caseworker to share more types of reports with you. The next section is Shared Documents. Here you will find documents a caseworker has shared with you, as well as give you the ability to upload documents for them to view. By clicking Upload a Document, You can navigate to the Documents area in your device to upload. Once uploaded, the caseworker will be notified and can be seen inside a case or client profile. If documents are shared with you, you will see them here as well. And if you want to filter by individual, you can click on the filter button, which will allow you to narrow down by client, which is the linked individual, the case, which is the ones being worked on for your employees, or by text. The next section is shared logs. Here you will see any logs shared from a client profile or case profile, which are typically notes or comments on the case or the individual. By default, logs are not shared with you. It is up to the caseworker to decide which logs are shared with you, and it will be available here. The next section is the ability to email a questionnaire to a client. By default, you are not given this permission, but if given, this gives you the ability to be able to send questionnaires to individuals, such as employees of your organization. You can enter their name, email, select which process you are doing, which questionnaires to send, and lastly, the message of the email. Once sent, the individual will now be able to answer questionnaires and submit those to the caseworkers. You will then see the status of the questionnaires on the home page, where we saw other members' questionnaires/forms. The last thing you can do is initiate a case on behalf of the law firm handling your cases. If the law firm has signed up to this and you are given permission to do this, this gives you the ability to create a case for the caseworker at any time. It will ask you to select who you are requesting a case from, which template to answer, and when clicking OK, you'll be asked to fill out information on the new case, which includes information on the individual, type of case, job being offered, and more. Once clicking Submit, the caseworker will now view a case initiation request and begin working on that case. This concludes our video on the client portal. We hope this video gives you a good overview of how to use the many functions of the client portal. Thank you for watching.